everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So, it has been like 2 or more weeks. There has been like a lot happening. As probably for everybody, there has been a lot happening. I have my Starbucks coffee. It is like almost 6 o'clock p.m. and I'm drinking coffee, so that's the kind of day that I'm having. I didn't have nearly as much coffee in the morning, so we're making up for it now, and I don't have to work tomorrow until 11 o'clock, so I figured if I don't get a good sleep, it's okay. I have a little bit more time to sleep. I don't know, my head works kind of weird. So, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you want to do. We're gonna play with some makeup. I have 2 palettes here that I'm probably gonna use. I just don't know what I'm gonna use yet, so this is gonna be a fun little experiment. I have the Natasha Denona. Wow, that looks amazing on camera. I have the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette, which I purchased off of Mercari, and that was amazing because I have an update for you on Sephora as well. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know everything that's happening already. But I also have here the Glam Lite Kaliente palette, and one of the shadows definitely is falling out, but here's what this one looks like. This is so pretty. My lighting is so on point today. Maybe I'll play with some of the purples and the blues. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and get started. So, let's see. I got a couch, finally. I don't know if I've shared this on YouTube, but that was a whole fiasco. It took me like a month to get a couch. I did it through IKEA, and then they never shipped it to me. They said I was getting a refund. It was like, I called them a bunch of times, and I was on hold for like 2 hours each time. It was like not a fun time to deal with that couch. And then I just decided to order it off of Amazon. So I got a couch off of Amazon, which is crazy. Amazon is always so reliable. And yeah, I kind of want to go in with this sangria color. And so I finally got a couch, and it's been like really like honestly life-changing because like days off, like most of the time I'm in my room and it gets really old a lot of times to be in. I'm just tapping off the excess, but by the way, so I'm just really happy that I got a couch. It's pretty much really good for the soul to have furniture. Like honestly. So that was one thing. That was like a while ago, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know that fiasco for sure. So the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is kind of like my mental health and like where I'm at, because I really haven't been posting on YouTube. I kind of just took a step back for a while. I just felt like every time I was on camera, like my mood wasn't that great. So I didn't want that to come across on camera, because you guys come here for entertainment and all that, which I totally understand. Like, that's what YouTube is for. So obviously I just took a step back, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. I think just during August there wasn't anything to like look forward to. It was literally go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. On my days off, do absolutely nothing but sit on the couch or watch TV on my bed. Like literally nothing to look forward to. So, but now I have my cousin's wedding, which is really exciting, except we're not actually going or actually attending, but we are going to Cape Cod, which is really exciting. I haven't been there since my childhood. We used to share like we used to like go to my cousin's Cape Cod house, so that's really cool to go back there and to celebrate my cousin's wedding and to see my grandparents, who I haven't seen all year pretty much, I'm pretty sure. So that's exciting, and it's also exciting because I don't have to quarantine afterwards. And then in October is my brother's wedding in South Carolina. There I will have to quarantine afterwards, but it's not really going to be like a big wedding. I don't even think it's an actual wedding. I think it's just like a get-together. They might do like, what do you call it? The affiliation? Is that what you call it? You know what I mean. But yeah, so those trips are going to be really fun. Obviously, we're still going to be careful and social distance and wear masks. Well, I don't know about at the actual wedding or event or whatever, but we'll see how it all plays out. It's going to be really interesting. And then, the other big thing happening is my 30th birthday is happening in October 15th, which is absolutely insane. Another decade gone. I like can't even comprehend that, especially like with the way this year is going. It's just crazy. So I don't really even know what I want to do. Probably get together with some friends. I know I want to see Courtney, so she might come up and stay over, which would be really fun, and then we could go shopping. But I definitely am toning down my purchases lately. In August, I spent some money in the beginning of the month on makeup, and since then I have not spent anything because, number one, I think I want to get a new computer for my birthday, because mine is a piece of crap. It's an HP computer and I just cannot even stand it one bit. It overheats, it's really slow, and it like literally shuts down because it overheats a lot. So I kind of want to go back to a MacBook. I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm gonna have to cough out like a lot of money for that, but I think it's gonna be a good investment if I like take care of it. And I kind of know my way around Mac computers before. I've had them before. I've spilt coffee on 2 of them, so I gotta keep coffee away from it. That would probably be ideal. But yeah, the other reason I'm not really, wait, before I even go into that, what do I want to do next? Should I do the purple next? Is that gonna look weird next to this? Ooh, I kind of like that though. Might not show up that well. I think I might do it anyway. That's kind of cool too. Yeah, we're gonna do the purple and just see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. So yeah, the next thing is that I wanted to talk to you about. So a while ago, I have been seeing like, okay, you know how when you see like little dots like on your eye, I don't know, they're like black like little spots. So that started happening like 2 weeks ago, except instead of dots, they're like flashing lights. So I was like pretty concerned about it. I was like, it pretty much happens like all the time, although now it kind of like comes and goes whenever it pleases. But I had like so many eye doctor's appointments, and then finally, basically, I got a injection in my eye, which was basically very psychologically traumatic. Let's just put it that way. It was not painful at all, but I was like really psyching myself out about it. It really just felt like somebody was poking me in the eye. It was 0.5 seconds, not a big deal, but that was really crazy. And so basically the flashing lights, I don't think it really attributes to it, but basically my eye is internally bleeding. So they're controlling it by the injections. So hopefully that will tone it down, and over time, like, this will help. I'm doing it every 3 months, so joy, can't wait to go back next month and get a needle in my eye. That's always so much fun. Luckily the doctor like comes from behind, and like, so I don't see anything really. And it was actually so funny because he was like putting all these drops in my eyes, and he was like, okay, look down to the left, like at the doorknob or whatever. I'm like, I don't literally know where I'm looking right now. I felt so like disoriented and confused. But it was fine. It was just like, what the heck? So eye things are like one of the weirdest things to deal with, I think. But yeah, so that's been happening, and since then, like, my mom and I have kind of been talking about like makeup related things and how like I use like a lot of like eye makeup, obviously, because it's like one of my biggest passions. I think I'm going to make a transition to, not think, I'm pretty certain it's just gonna take a long time, to cruelty-free slash clean beauty. So like clean ingredients. I found this really cool article that I will link below. I really didn't know about any of this. I know that there's like really harsh chemicals like talc and iron and lead and clay that are in a lot of eyeshadows. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that when I like purchase new things, and I think I'm gonna make it like a whole, like I think I'm gonna transform like my channel like objective kind of, because it's always been like colorful, which I think it can still be if it's like controlled and if it's safe, but I definitely don't want to give up like this channel. Like there's no way in heck I am doing that. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of that purple. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that, and I think for the most part, like I use BH Cosmetics, and I already like kind of researched it, and they're pretty like clean, and they do a lot of testing on their products, so they're cruelty free. I think if I aim for cruelty free, that's probably a good way to go, so that's why I'm like trying to do cruelty free. And I know my friend Courtney does cruelty free stuff all the time, and she's really knowledgeable about that, so we'll be cruelty-free friends. This piece of hair is like crazy. But okay, here's what we got going on right now. It's really, really pretty. I love this kind of like fuchsia thing I got going on. I think what I'm gonna do is go in with the blue. It's a blue sparkly color. It's called Malibu. And I'm gonna put this on my lid. So that's kind of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. So I've been really just dealing with like my mental health and like my eye stuff that has been going on. So that's kind of like overwhelming at times, but it's all good. And I miss you guys like so much. Like I've been actually getting like some DMs about like where are your videos. So thank you so much for those who sent me that, because that really like lifted my spirits. And I'm sure everybody is going through something right now, because we're like getting to the point where it's like wrecking havoc, as my mom says, on like everybody. So the pandemic is, at least. So this shimmer is like pretty good, but it's kind of hard to like spread around. Who uses the term spread around? That's really random. But I really like this color combo. I think this is really fun. And so yeah, I just wanted to like update you guys, because I know like not all of you followed me on Instagram, but you definitely should, because honestly like I am on there every day, and I love interacting with you guys. So this palette has been really fun to play with, because like look at all the colors, and like actually I think the quality is like really, really good. I just don't know about the ingredients. I'll have to like look that up, because you know, if there's stuff in there that's not safe to use for the eyes, I won't be able to use it. And Glam is kind of a smaller brand, so I wonder if like smaller brands are better, or like I wonder if they are more like kind of prone to doing all the testing, or if it's like the bigger brands who have a better handle on that. I'm not sure like exactly how it works, but I definitely want to try some new products and see how they work out, because I think that would be really fun for my channel, honestly. I'm going back into the purple, and I'm just gonna kind of go over the blue and the already there purple. It's like 6 o'clock. Why are they doing the lawn right now? I don't even have any lawn. It's like I don't even know what they're doing. Like But oh my god, I've been watching so much Once Upon a Time. Have you guys ever seen that show? If you have, comment down below. I'm like literally obsessed with it. I watch it all the time. My favorite character is probably Hook. He's very like spicy and sassy, kind of like me. That's been really fun to watch, and there's like a lot of seasons, so it's been keeping me pretty busy on my days off, and it's been good to occupy my time with. And for my brow bone highlight, I'm gonna use the shade Pina Colada. It is just like a matte pinky like cream shade, I want to say. It works pretty well for my brow bone. Definitely like smooths it out. I love how they included that because I feel like that's pretty helpful. I also have my air on because it's really hot. It was not hot like in the morning, but then it like spiked up to 80 degrees at like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, wait a minute. I dressed for the cold weather and then I had to change when I got home. Like, how does that work? Oh, you guys know I'm like obsessed with fall. Like fall, the season is like my, literally it's like my sport. Like it really is. I love to go hardcore, like with fashion, with makeup, with even like Bath and Body Works stuff. Like I cannot wait to place my order because I will not be going into store. Even though I work in a retail environment, I like to limit my time in other retail environments. I think this is where I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to do my face, and then I'll come back for my color, and I'll do my brows too, because honestly, like, I'm not going to keep you here for like 40 minutes because that's going to be a bitch to edit. Like, that was just a little note to myself. And I am back. We are going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore. This is such a good, like, blush. It's a great description. I'm going to try using a different brush than I usually use. This one's a little bit more flimsy. I don't know why I'm going to use this one. I just kind of feel like it. All my brushes are very, very clean. I just washed them the other day. I also don't want like a heavy blush look, so I feel like the fact that it's flimsy will distribute the product the way that I want it to today, because I don't need anything super crazy, since I'm probably going to take a picture of this and then call it quits with this makeup since it is 6 o'clock. But yeah, so I guess like a little bit more into detail about the mental health situation that I referred to, how like everything was so like bland. Like, I don't have like the biggest friend group, but the friends that I have, I talk to every day. But still, I don't like see people outside of work. So it gets a little bit hard. And like making friends as an adult, like, forget it. Why does that look so like streaky? But it's really not on camera. Like, forget it. Like, there's no way I can. Which is why like Instagram and YouTube have been great, because most of my friends are the ones that I met through here, like Canoe and Courtney and like a whole bunch of others, Stephanie and Emily and Pia, of course, and wait, I just thought of one. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. But there's just been so many like good relationships that I've actually kept up with for the last like couple of years, just through Instagram and YouTube, which is really like amazing. But like then again, I haven't like met these people in person except for Kanu and Courtney, and so that gets a little lonely, to be frank. And honestly, like right now with like dating, I don't even want to do that. I tried it. I did go on a date during COVID, a date or 2 or 3 I would say, with the same person, and I just like was not having it. Like it was just, I need to like work on myself right now and like get to know myself a little bit better and like figure out what sorry, I'm trying to pick a highlighter. Let's do that and then I'll talk. Yeah, let's use I have here the Nabla Skin Glazing Glow Powder. It's not a, whoa, look at my hand, man. It's not a highlighter, but it's in the shade Privileged. It's a highlighter. But yeah, I need to like get to know myself and like figure out like what I like to do, because it's just like been really hard. And I don't want to like take care of somebody else like in a relationship. Like that is not, you guys see that? Ooh, so pretty. That's not what I need right now. I just need to like I said, focus on myself, my family, and when I feel ready, I will go there. But yeah. So dating has been non-existent, and I really like hate dating apps right now because I just feel like nobody is communicating on them. I feel like in June and July it was a little bit better, but also worse at the same time with the pandemic happening. Anyway, that's kind of the update there. And I'm not even going to do mascara because I don't really want to deal with taking that off. So hopefully you guys don't mind. But I also want to use this new bronzer today that I got in BoxyCharm. It is the Aesthetica, I don't know how to say this. I'm reading the ingredients. There's iron in like everything, and that's pretty much like a no-no chemical that you're not supposed to use. But I'm gonna use it today and figure out what I want to do with it. But this formula reminds me, so, and the color, so much of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It performs like exactly the same, so I really like that, and I think it's like kind of the same price point. I just wonder like about this brand, so I'll have to do research on this guy. But we are going to bronze. But yeah, I hope you guys like enjoying this video. Just a little update. I'm gonna keep at it with YouTube and take you guys on my clean beauty journey. I mean, honestly, I should have been doing this a long time ago. Maybe it would have prevented some of this eye stuff happening. Who knows? The doctor really didn't say it was a direct relation to the eye situation, so I'm not too worried about it, but I do want to be more aware of what is going on my face. Because let's be honest, half the stuff I'm like ingesting rather, just like the powders, they fly around, they're kind of near my mouth and stuff, so yeah, we gotta be careful of what we, you know, put on in our body. Okay, so that's the bronzer situation. And for lips, the other thing, like with lips, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of, not have to, I probably want to get rid of my MAC lipsticks because I don't think they're cruelty free, and I'm sure they put chemicals in their products. So let's see what I can use. Ooh. I don't know, it's such a hard decision. Ooh, I could use that Urban Decay fiery one. Is that gonna look weird or? She is bright. It kind of in a weird way. Kind of goes, do I wanna? Yeah, hold on. It would help if I don't talk and do that. Well, that looks so funny. Hold on, I have an idea. This is sitting on top of my lips. That is like not flattering. Now that I smudged it everywhere. I'm gonna use Urban Decay Backtalk by one of my favorite like lilac mauve lipsticks. I'm just gonna give my face a little blendy blend. And again, we're not using mascara or eyeliner right now, but I love this look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really like it. This palette has been so much fun to play with. I hope it has good ingredients because I did just buy it and well, all this stuff I bought, so it's gonna be a process. Well, we're gonna see what happens with this clean beauty journey, but hopefully you guys want to stick around. And if you're interested in this palette, it is really, really good. I like the mattes the best. The shimmers are not my favorite formula. They're not bad at all. As you can see, they kind of remind me a little bit of Juvia's Place, how it gives that really intense pop. But I feel like they're very dry. So if you're not used to that kind of formula, it might be hard for you to get on board. But the mattes are really, really amazing. I actually really like this entire look. I feel like I haven't worn makeup in like 3 or 4 days just because of this eye situation, but my eye is doing fantastic. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and for sticking around. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram too for daily updates. Makeup with Lisa I will have it linked down below so that you can go check me out and hang out with me daily. And thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!